Hello everyone, if you are new here, I'm Leenda, and over here on my channel we go over all sorts of topics that range from true crime, pop culture, extreme sports, anything that should be put on the record. Today I wanted to discuss the latest shocking news regarding Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Social media over the past few days have been all about her big announcement. From a video on her own YouTube channel, Gypsy tells everyone that the rumors are true. She is pregnant, confirming what we have seen a lot of people having mixed emotions and opinions about. Let's watch and react together to her latest video telling us the shocking news herself. Okay, so let's see how this went.
Hi, everybody. So I know the rumors have been flying around for quite some time now, and I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant.
11 weeks pregnant.
I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected, but we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood. I have already experienced.
Notice she's in the white dress.
Symptoms,
I think she wants a ring.
When I first learned that I was pregnant, the first thing that I noticed was the cravings. So I craved orange juice. Orange juice was not something that I craved on a daily basis before. So when I started craving orange juice, I'm like, okay, well, guess I just want orange juice. I didn't think anything of it. And so the thing that I noticed was the hunger, an insatiable hunger to just eat everything. So I really went on a binge and just started eating everything. And then, of course, I missed my period. And I didn't think anything of it because I had seen my OBGYN and I had tested my fertility. And she's like, we're probably gonna have to put you on fertility meds or at least something to make you ovulate because you're not ovulating on a regular. So I'm like, okay. So I had that appointment was a month out. And so when I missed my period, I thought I was just having issues with ovulation. And it wasn't until
for us ladies out there, isn't it crazy that we have to deal with that shit? I just have to interrupt to say that, because if you have medical issues, like myself, you do experience a lot of things do affect your menstrual cycle. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And it's absolutely frustrating. Ladies, you know.
I had texted with Ken and he's like, have you taken a pregnancy test? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm pregnant. I don't think it's that. And then I had taken a test and it turned out positive. And so everything just made sense. But my pregnancy journey so far. So I have experienced crazy mood swings. Poor Ken. Poor Ken.
Oh,
if he breathes wrong,
Lord.
I am just like,
oh my God.
Pregnancy is not easy with the mood swings. And he's been very gracious about it. He's been very forgiving about it, but good Lord. We were driving in the car the other day, and this is before I got my hair done, so I did still have brown hair at this time. But I was listening to music, and a song came on the radio, and I just started crying. And I'm like, why am I crying right now? Oh my God, this song has never...
I have to add, recently there was a video right after she changed her hair back to her natural, which, did she know, or were they trying then? Because some people, do their hair back to natural before they get pregnant, or when they're trying, because later on they don't want to be dyeing their hair and doing all this, chemicals and stuff. But she did have a video where she was discussing things about her ex-husband, Ryan, constantly going on TikTok or making lives and dealing with her. And she was crying, and she was actually very emotional about it. So It all's lining up together.
Made me so emotional, and it was Let It Go by, or Let Her Go or something by Passenger. Good Lord, I was just in tears. I'm like, I cannot listen to this stuff. I can't do it. A lot of the other symptoms that I've been having is mild symptoms, everything that goes with pregnancy. Now, morning sickness, I've been actually very blessed to not have major morning sickness. That's been amazing. So far, pregnancy has been a breeze as far as symptoms. I find like the tiredness is starting to wear off a little bit. That was like the biggest symptom that I had saw with me, is that I'm always tired and sleepy. So that's been one thing that I've been dealing with. The rest is completely manageable. Like I said, Ken has been very forgiving to my symptoms. But the rest has been a breeze. And the baby looks healthy, happy. No, it's still going to be a...
You see that smile? She wants this. She does. And this is a little awkward for people to discuss because they're so shocked, because she just got out of jail not that long ago, and it's time for her to experience life, you know? But it's going pretty fast.
A long journey ahead, but I'm up for it. I know that there are going to be people that feel like I'm not ready to be a mother.
Wow. She said it, you guys, herself. She's being real. She's being honest here.
And I don't know if anyone's really ready to become a mother. I don't know anybody that said, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing this, you know. I think in my experience, everybody that I've ever talked to, they're like, it just happened. And so I feel a shift in myself. When I found out that I was pregnant, none of anything else mattered.
So, you guys, do you believe her? Or do you think she's just pushing a little hard to get the narrative out there that she is fully changed? People can change, but then there's also some people that never change.
The drama on social media, the feud between creator and me, and all of that drama just all faded.
Now, if you guys aren't up to speed, she is discussing a lot of issues that she has come to deal with on TikTok, especially with other creators. And I'm not sure, but I think the name was Nina. Oh my God. I am so sorry, you guys. My phone is never blowing up this much. This is crazy. The past couple of weeks have been nuts with my bridal shower coming up. So I do apologize if you keep hearing dings in the background.
It didn't matter anymore. All that matters is making sure that I'm healthy, the baby's healthy, my relationship with Ken is healthy, and we are moving forward in a positive way. It's an amazing feeling when your whole world shifts. And suddenly it's not about you. It's not about...
I am happy to hear her saying these things. I just hope it's pure, genuine. And everyone deserves happiness. Some people don't ever find happiness, and they're either depressed or angry at the world forever. That's not how to live.
Anything other than the tiny little life that's inside you, that you are now in charge of protecting. And that little tiny life is a baby, a little tiny human that's yours. And that you have to make sure that you protect, you love, you take care of, and all of the things that I wished I could have had when I was little. Here I am getting emotional, guys. Sorry. All the things that I wanted in a mother, I want to give to this baby. You know, knowing that I am a mother now, and I'm happy, and I just want to be a good mother for my child. I want to be everything my mother wasn't.
She's been very public and open about how she feels about her mother in recent interviews. She even had a book that she had come out. Even on her lives that she's done on social media, like on Mother's Day, that was a big ordeal. Regardless of how you see this story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you cannot deny in some way she was a victim and she is a survivor. Her mother put a lot of harm on her. And again, we're using the word harm to replace certain words because on YouTube, we don't want to lose our access to this platform. So respectfully, we are just going to carefully explain things. Shouldn't be that way. It should always be freedom of speech, but it is what it is. Now, going back to Gypsy, she deserves happiness. Like I was saying, everyone does. But a lot of people are worried that she has not learned from her mistakes, and they believe her manipulating Nicholas Godejohn, who is still in jail, to do the deed to her mother, Dee Dee, and unaliving her, was a win for her. And then getting out of jail early was another win. Marrying and divorcing and going back to Ken. And now pregnancy is all wins. A lot of people are worried that she is just a manipulator. What do you guys think? It's very 50-50 everywhere I look in this situation.
Ken and I had a wonderful talk about the future for him and I. And we both agree that we both grew up in broken homes. I grew up without a father pretty much. And he grew up in a family where, you know, his parents got...
Mind you, you guys, her father is now in her life. He came more active into play while she was in jail, but that is because the mother, Dee Dee, his ex, purposely kind of kept him out of the loop with a lot of things and kind of pushed him away, probably in fear of him learning and discovering that a lot of it was not real.
Got divorced, and I think we both agree that neither one of us wants our child to be in that kind of a situation. With that being said, it doesn't matter what we go through, him and I. Whatever we face, we'll face it together. Because we have a baby now. We have something that's bigger than either one of us. So whatever comes our way, whatever arguments we have, whatever drama gets thrown at us on social media, we're going to stick together. We're not breaking because we are a family now. And as unconventional as this relationship and this child may have came from, I couldn't be happier. And this is a blessing.
I'm not going to lie, in my opinion, you could see she is very happy with Ken. That, I believe, was her true love of her life. And it is sad for Ryan, her ex, because he was typically, unfortunately, just the rebound. And how she handled it was kind of shitty. But you have to give it to her that she went back and, you know, in her mind and figured out what she really wanted. And she went for it. But like I said, it's really crappy how it went down.
I found my freedom in a way that I never expected. And I'm okay with that. Everything that has ever happened to me in my life suddenly doesn't matter. Because it all led me to be who I am today. And it all led me to this moment right here, right now. And that's a blessing. To say that I made it. That's a success story.
So what do you guys think about that? She does seem very happy. You can't deny that. Now, why the mixed reactions? Well, with her past and reason why she was behind bars still concerns people who think she is still not fully healed from the physiological harm her mother Dee Dee had put her through for so many years and needs therapy before going into a relationship, let alone becoming a mother. There are even some people who believe she is herself her mother's daughter and mimics the same addiction to control and attention, knowing or being aware herself that she is misguided and manipulative. Then there are people who think she is genuine and has learned, where she can now move on in her life and start new and do things right for her child, as she said her mother never did for her. It's a 50-50 outcome, y'all. Not even Gypsy knows the outcome herself. Once she starts to experience motherhood, that's when time will tell all. She was not ready for a child with her ex-husband Ryan, but with Ken, she thinks she is. Do y'all think she is over her head and pushing for a perfect appearance for her relationship with Ken? Like a princess's dream come true? Or not? Maybe it all really is just magical timing and it feels right. We don't know, and we won't till they themselves go down this path. So we shall see. In the footage I have seen of her life at home with, and at the time, her husband Ryan, she wanted to start fresh and have things perfect, like the infamous fridge scene on their Lifetime show together. Gypsy took the opportunity to clean the fridge and reorganize the contents and food that was inside. Was it a surprise for Ryan as she was proud and excited, or was it her starting a behavior and step towards creating and setting boundaries and habits to follow? We must not forget Gypsy had previously been living in jail, where she's used to having to keep her areas clean, organized on the daily, but at the same time, she was used to routine schedules and habits from her mother as well. The story that is about Gypsy Rose is not as black and white as people may want to say, where there is two large communities that either say she is a victim or she's a co-conspirator to the unaliving of her mother. It is much more complex than that. She as a child was a victim to her mother's harming ways, but she became older and found out about the lies and the manipulation. It is still unknown how much Gypsy helped play into the whole thing, with her mother scamming people and organizations. She still suffered from terrible things that she should have never had dealt with, such as the medical treatments, procedures that were unnecessary, but her mother pushed to help the belief and appearance of her agenda and narrative by doing that to her daughter, which is extremely, horrifying. All to get the extreme appearance of an ill child. But at the same time, wanted to make sure people thought of her as a miracle. So you guys tell me, what do you think about this? Are you guys happy for her? We can only say that we could wish her the best and hope for the best and that things work out. I'm Leenda, and that's for the record, Your Honor.